I actually have data. Oi, oi. I have data. I actually have data. Can we see the ghost out back here? No. My car is totally fucked. I'm going to be working on it all day tomorrow. Now, since that tube was dripping, the water pump fucking went out. Yeah, I am the ghost, Will. Ooh. The haunted tent. Ooh. Yeah, 3,069 years old. I only need 100K in donations. That's the title, man. Just give me 100K, I'm set, man. I'm going to be working on my car all day tomorrow. Because that tube was leaking, now the freaking water pump went too. So I have to put a new water pump and fix that hose. Dollars. Dollars. 100K in donations. I asked please. Because somebody said there's a couple people out there, if you ask please, they might just give you the money. So you must be respectful and say, please, can I have 100,000 USD? You never know. They said there's a couple people give it out, man, so I could sure use it. 100K, I don't need any more. That's it. I'm set. If I got 100K, I'm set, because I'm only going to live a couple more years anyway. See, I'm 3,069. Maybe I'll make 3,073. I don't know. But you didn't do a live stream saying that you need 100,000. See, I'm doing one. And you didn't give me a thumbs up yet. See, you always do that, man. You come in and you never give me... first thing I do, I come to your channel, I double tap the screen, man. That helps the algorithm. That's why you get the views, because it goes into the algorithm, man. Especially when you're shadow banned like me, man. There you go. Thank you. So I said thank you, too. I'm polite tonight. I'm not being crazy talking about India, you know. I went live about India, and then CBGB came in the chat. And every time he comes in, remember that one time I had 27 likes and they started going down? That's because of him, man. People don't like him chatting in the chat. He can show up and watch, man. Give me a thumbs up, he never does. But as soon as he starts typing in, he's like the jinxie ghost, man. I had my, I had my, I had my solar light working, and it just went out. I didn't charge it up. I didn't put it out in the sun. Ooh. Yeah, but sometimes if you ask, you will receive, right? You know, so I'm giving it a try, you know. I might even put up my PayPal QR code. You never know. People said, quit putting that QR code. That's why I changed my avatar to Vishnu. You know that's Vishnu, right? The travel guru, my avatar is Vishnu. Yeah, you did. You had a bunch of trolls. I saw them coming in. But you didn't block anybody today, from what I saw. Right after you stopped your stream, that's how lucky you are. Right after you stopped your stream and I did that stream I started, that's when the water pump went out, man. I barely got back to the house, man. Barely got back. Water was just flowing out of the water pump, man. I guess because that tube was dripping, that tube about the size of my finger, it was dripping. I guess that put extra strain on the water pump, and then the water pump blew. You know? So tomorrow, I'm going to have to wring my hands together and spend some money, go buy some parts, beg some rides to get there, go get some parts, ask some tools from my buddies, and fix the shit myself, I guess. Because nobody's got time, even if you offer them a good amount to fix it, you know. Nobody's got time. That water pump's only 8 bolts, man. 4 on the pulley and 4 on the pump itself. It's really easy, man. That's right, I'm too old to be working on cars. But you know what? If it's got to be done, it's got to be done. And I'm not paying a mechanic like $500 to do it, man. Because they want to do it the correct way. And it doesn't have to be done the correct way. You can just run a hose from the back of the pump over the side of the engine back to the heater core. There's a video on YouTube about it. It's called the under the intake heater tube. I had my buddy bring me. I ordered Taco Bell on the app, and I ordered Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and he brought it by. I gave him $2. I said, here's your not Grab. I said, what do I call it? Not Uber either. What's the other place delivers food? United States. I said, here's your whatever. I said, here's your tip. I gave him $2, man. I got everybody trying to beg money off of me. No, not Grab. It's something here. What the hell is it? It's not Uber. It's the other fucking thing that delivers food here in the United States. Food delivery. His kid, my high school buddy, his kid drives for this shit, man. I got brain cramps, brain parts. Yep, it's down, man. That little hose that was leaking that goes back to the heater core, that was just dripping. I had to keep putting fluid in there, right? I guess it puts so much pressure on the water pump. Now it's just sieving out of the bottom of the water pump. So I'm gonna get the pump tomorrow and put it in. Because I need 100K, Hart. I need 100,000 USD, then I'm set. I don't want to mention on here about it. I want to be nice today, so I don't want to mention why I need 100,000. I want to be nice. But if I had 100,000, I would be set. I'd be totally set. I only got, what do I got if I add the 3 bank accounts together? Not enough. Okay, not enough. Because I'm living in a tent, Hart. Look at me. I'm living in a tent. See, that's the house across the street I could have bought for, I was in Vietnam though. The old lady died. I could have got that house for like 40,000. That house across the street there. With the London fog lights on it. The haunted London fog lights. It's like you're in London town at night during the Jack the Ripper times. It's hard to get 100K. Not if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, you can get 100K. But somebody told me that there's a person out there that if you ask, please, can I have 100,000? They'll give it to you. I don't know if it's Elon or one of them billionaires, but you got to ask them, please, please, can I have 100,000? And they'll give it to you. Maybe you should try that, Hart. May I have, please, 100,000? Well, I also have a lot of good Mexican restaurants around here, too. But yeah, my buddy, I ordered through the Taco Bell app, and he was going there anyway. I said, just tell him, Philip, the order's for Philip. I said, they know me anyway. They'll know, right? And they did. They put the extra napkins in there and everything, right? And then I ordered the Dunkin' Donuts. I said, just tell him, Phillips, I got a large iced coffee because I didn't want to drink the Pepsi because it gives you gas, you know. I'm not the guy giving away the money, bro. I gave you $5. Remember, I gave you $5. Yeah, I gave you $5. Look, I only got 3 thumbs up. What's up with this, man? We got to get the thumbs up before CBGB gets here. If I get the thumbs up before CBGB gets here, I'll hit the algorithm. You know, then I might get some views, you know. If anybody wants to donate, just put in the chat, I want to donate, and I'll put the PayPal QR code up here. They think, if I just leave it up there, they think I'm scamming, you know. Yeah, Philip will give you. No, I gave Will $5. I told him, hey, dinner on me today in Vietnam. That's when I was in Vietnam, because over there, when I'm in Vietnam, you know, my pension check's enough to live on. No, Google doesn't get anything. Google gets nothing. So Shaq, I know you have shares of stocks in Google. But if you want to feel generous today, Shaq, throw me 100,000. I would very much appreciate it. I would come kiss your feet. You know, Shaq has a shitload of stock. He bought it right before COVID. Google. He bought Google stock. Google doubled during COVID, man. Just send it through the QR code. What the hell? You think I'm gonna tell everybody what your real last name is and all that shit? I got birthday gifts. I got three, and everybody keeps asking who was it. I won't tell them who it was. I got three $10 donations through PayPal. I don't tell anybody who it was. I just said that one of the people were from Belgium. That's all I said. So I can say one of the people were from. You know, who you need to find, Will. I have to figure out how to log into my PayPal and then log into my bank account. What you do is you just load your PayPal account directly from your bank account if you already got PayPal. And then you pick a category per month, like you can pick food and get 5% off on food, or you can pick, I don't know, gasoline, gas stations at 5% off. They let you change the category every month. Yeah, but then you're going through most of the stuff if you have a wallet set up, which you do, most of the stuff when you donate on YouTube is going to go through PayPal anyway. Because that's what YouTube uses for their digital wallet. I don't like to set up a digital wallet because then they can rape all your funds at one time. You know? Very simple to use the QR code, man. You just go to the app and you click send or pay, and then you scan the QR code like this and put how much you want to pay, and it goes right through. And you don't have to pay. I think if it's a friend, you say I'm sending money to a friend. I think it's either free or only like 1.9% or something like that. It's nothing big. Yeah. Excuses, man. I'm old. I'm really old. Like that one game I play. It's a casino game, but it's for like fake money. And there's a guy who works and he's in the berry garden. He shoots arrows and shit. And every time he shoots the tree goes, I'm old. I'm really old. I don't have PayPal, but used someone's account. Yeah, I believe it. Hart, those are some nice views you were putting up today, man. You want to see it? I'll put it. I got one in the community posts. It's set there. If you want to donate to the channel, it's there. Or I can just put a picture of it here. I can flash it up right here if you want me to. I just don't want to chase people away. But you can go to my community posts in the tab in the community post, and if you want to donate to the channel, there's the QR code. And it says to Philip. I can put it here for 1 second. Let me put in the green screen. Here we go. I'll put the QR code in there, just for you, Will. There you go. I got to get it where it's like this. There you go. There you go. Now you can just flash that QR code and it'll donate. That way you don't have to go to the community post. Tell me when you're finished and I'll take it off of there. Because somebody told me to quit putting up this QR code. They said, stop putting that QR code up there. Oh, I have to turn this around. That's why it's flashing. Okay. Stop putting your QR code up there. I'm being nice. I'm not being an evil, grumpy old man tonight. Are you done, Will? Or are you still fiddling around? Huh? Are you done? Are you done, Will? I don't hear nothing. That means you didn't do nothing yet, so I didn't hear nothing. So I mean, I guess I gotta shut it off because you're just messing with me, right? You're just messing with me. I didn't hear no donation come through, so here we go. I'll come back ghost view. Right here we go, the ghost view. Ooh, the scary ghost man. You can always go to the community tab and donate there. It says if you want to support this channel, and it's got my QR code there. You know, I've seen guys there like with like hookers and bars, and they send them $500 at a time, man. Because the guy's out mongering with hookers at bars and buying them drinks, and here, buy a round of drinks for the girls, and they send them $500. Or that one double trouble from the Philippines, he lays in the bed with his girlfriend, and they go, here's money to go on another trip, man. Nothing much, Andy. I'm e-begging, man. I begging, please. I need 100K, man. Please, I need 100K, because somebody told me that if you ask nicely, there's a guy out there that's giving money out, but you have to ask nicely. So I'm asking nicely. Please, may I have 100K? Might as well give it a shot, right? Why not? Heart sent you a link. You don't have to give 100K, man. You know, you're not a rich dude, man. This is because there's some rich guy out there. They said if you ask, please, may I have 100,000? He's actually giving it to people, man. That's why I put them on 100,000. You know, I'm gonna spend some money tomorrow, but it's gonna be like car parts and shit like that. You know? It's not 100K. You know, probably about $100. I'll probably spend about $100 tomorrow. Hear that train? Uh-oh. Did somebody donate? Did somebody fucking donate to me? Oh my God. Somebody donated $5 to me. I'll keep their name a secret. They sent me $5. Thank you. Thank you for sending me $5. Now the guy out there that's giving away 100,000, now it's only 99,995. That's all I need now. $99,995 left to go. Thank you for donating to my channel. Thank you. And guess what? Google didn't get any money, even though I'm shadow banned. They didn't get any money. Now, if you want me to mention your name, I will. But I mean, I don't want to really. I won't put any information out to the people donating. Oh, that was you, Will? Okay, I didn't want to tell anybody, man. I didn't want to tell anybody who donated to me, man. $5. I sent it. Now you just need another. No, not 995. I need another 99,995. You had to put an extra 9 in there, man. 99995. There you go. See, I told everybody before you came back in the chat, I said, I'm not saying who donated me, but somebody donated $5. Thank you, sir. Thank you. See, I gave you 5 for dinner, and then you gave me 5 because of my birthday was in June, and you never donated money. You had my birthday in June, right? It's in, you know what, Hart? If you go to my community post, the QR code is on the community post, and I believe there's a link on my first video I ever made, the Texas rest stop. There's a link in there in the comments section if you want to use a link. But if you don't want to use a link, you can just go to the community posts, and it says if you want to donate to this channel, help out the channel, and that's got the QR code. I can't put the link in here because this isn't like StreamYard, you know. I can't paste it in. But if you got the app, You can scan the QR code on community posts. Isn't that how you did it, Will? Is that how you did it, Will? You scan the community post tab? Well, if Andy wants the link, Hart is rating my PayPal. You can go to, if you want the link, Andy, you can go to my first video on the Texas rest stop, and in the comment section, there's a link there. I believe there's a link there. Because it always says, if you want better videos, more equipment. It's for more equipment, right? Andy wants the link. That's right. Andy, he's a good guy. He's from the UK. He's a good guy. That's Hart's boyfriend. She's Filipino, Will. Hart. She was OFW for years, man. But yeah, the ghost of the tent. Ooh, the Palubi tent. And look, you got the London fog lamplight out in the front where you got werewolves in London. Or right there, see, he's got that kind of light. Ooh. Now we need some fog, right? It'd be perfect, right? I have to be nice today. Just send me your link in private, Guru. It's in the first video, Heart. It's in the description. Now Dark Brother can't say that I bulky you. Bulky me? Oh, bully. He says that we bully you and you're a nice old man. That's his words. Oh, from Dark? Yeah, I always talk with Dark. I even did that stream the other day. I said white people only as a joke. It was sarcastic. I didn't put white people only because that guy that's giving away 100,000, maybe, just maybe, he's not white, you know. Maybe it's Shaq. You ever think of that, Will? You gonna throw me a few bucks, Andy? I would appreciate that. Since I have expenditures to fix my car tomorrow, I would appreciate that. Maybe then I won't have to depend on all my friends around here to drive me everywhere and shit to go get the parts, you know. I mean, I could chance driving that car, but it's gonna screw it up a whole bunch if I do, man. The first video, Heart, the link, if you want the link, the very first video, it says West Texas rest area or something. There's a link there for the link. If you go to the tabs, I go to my channel. You go to where it says community post, it'll say posts. Go to posts and scroll down. It's like two or three down. One after Vagabond Awake saying that he hearted me. One below that, it says, if you want to donate, here's the QR. And you just say pay. Go to open the app. And there's one that says receive and one that says pay. And you just go like this and you click pay and add the amount. Isn't that how you did it, Will? Very simple, right? I know the QR code works because I got the birthday gifts and I got the donation from Will. You sent it through snail mail. That wasn't snail mail. That was through PayPal. You didn't use the QR? Tell me you used the QR. I want to make sure that QR code's working, man. I can put the QR code here again for Andy. Maybe Andy knows how to use the QR. You got to open up the app, Heart, and there'll be a thing that says three different things. It'll say pay. You go to pay, and it opens up like a window thingy, and you put it over the QR, and you just say $5, and it goes through. Here, I'll show you. Here's the QR code here. Where's it at? It disappeared on me. Here it is. There's the QR code right there. Scan to pay Philip Janik. There's one of those on the community, on the posts tab. You don't know how to scan that, Andy? Come on, you play video games. You know how to scan that. You just open up your PayPal app and scan it. There's 3 different things. One is receive payments, one is send money, and the other one is pay or something like that. I don't know. There's 3 different options. So you put the one pay, right? Like I said, also the QR, Andy, the link is in the first video, West Texas Rest Stop. In the comment section, I pinned the PayPal code there. It's PayPal me Philip Janik is what it is. PayPal me Philip Janik. Oh, you're on video call. I like the way Filipinos say video. Your cousin always says video. I'm on video. Well, then go to the first video, the link, and you can do it there. I'm sure Andy knows how to do it. Andy, the link is in the first video. West Texas Rest Area or something like that is the name of the video. And in the comment section, let me see if I can put a link on here. Let me Let me try this one. I'm going to get off this stuff here. Let me get off this stuff here. Let me see. I can put it. No, I can't get off here. If I get off here, it closes the thing. So I can't do it from here. Because I'd have to close the stream to get the link. And I might be able to paste it into what's that? Questions thing? Whatever. PayPal me at, whatever. It's just PayPal me, Philip Janik. That's the link. PayPal me, Philip Janik. What? HTTP, PayPal me, Philip Janik. I'm being very nice. I want that man that's giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars. I want him to send me $100,000. And then I can send everybody to donate. I can send their money back. See the ghost out the window here. The ghosts in the shell. Look at the ghosts up in the trees. See those lights up in the trees there? Hearts are ghosts. See those glowing orbs up there? You see that? Ghosts in the trees. Got the haunted tent tonight. We're in the haunted tent. I can't do sleep stream because I might roll over and my bulbils might fall out of my shorts. So I can't do sleep stream because I'm wearing shorts now. See? Look at my sexy legs. I got sexy legs. Ooh, sexy legs. Sexy legs. Look at them sexy legs. Ooh. I'm wearing my short swim trunks with my We the People Hodge Twins t-shirt on. The Hodge Twins, I promoted their channel. They should send me at least $5 grand. You know? $5 grand. They can afford it. We got the Palubi living in his tent, urban camping. We can send him $5,000. How much energy did my light use up so far? Oh, it's still on 4 dots. Ooh, good. It's on low. That's got a 10,000 milliamp battery in it. I bought it when they were only $11. Now all the Chinese stuff is like double because of the tariffs. That same light would cost you, I think, $21 now on Amazon. I got my power bank charging up my little fan. Today it was hot. Oh my God. Car has to break down when it's like a 90-degree, 86% humidity. And it breaks down where I can't run the car and turn the air conditioning on, Oy. Not good. Not good. Hindi mabuti. Isn't that how you say it, Hart? Hindi mabuti. Not good. Bad. Hindi mabuti. That's Filipino lesson for today. That is your Tagalog lesson for today. Hindi mabuti. Not good. You put up some good videos today, Hart. The shorts with the landscapes, those were good. Yep, they were good. You know who posted a lot of shorts today too? I don't know if you've seen them though, Hart. Was Yads. She was in Philadelphia today, I believe. You can come to the United States without having to go through hoops and stuff. There's a way. I got this. I got this coffee post-nasal drip. Anyway, it's like you want to swallow because you don't want to get heartburn, Anyway, there's this Filipina here that's been a friend of mine for years. She came here with $250, and she's been here on a work visa the whole time. She doesn't want a United States citizenship. She said, I don't want to be a U.S. citizen, but she has kids here. They're United States citizens, and she's buying a house with her son. And she's still working on a work visa, but she has to renew it, I think, every 6 months. But she's here legally. She was originally from Makati, from a rich family. She had a bakla for a babysitter. The bakla used to, because she was a bad girl, she used to run out and do stupid shit. So they had a bakla to watch after her. And then finally she just came to the United States. Oi, oi, I got smoke in my eye. Ugh. Hindi mabuti, got smoke in my eye. Oi. It's beautiful tonight, so this is going to be perfect sleeping weather. It's probably about, I would say, just guessing, of course, I'm used to Southeast Asia now, so I'm guessing it's around 78, but the humidity dropped way down. It's not 86% right now. It's probably about 60% humidity, maybe. 60% humidity, 78 degrees. That's about perfect. I mean, the only thing you do is get less humidity. Other than that, it's perfect, man. Yeah, I already put $1,000 in that car when I first got back. I had to put a new gas tank in there. And that mechanic down here, he wanted $950 to fix that little tiny tube that goes on the intake. I said, no way, man. I said, I saw a YouTube video where you can run the hose up behind the alternator and run along the engine back to the heater core. And it's only like a $30 fix. I said, I'll pay you to do it if you want to hurry up. I said, by putting it off, that's what made the water pump go out. So now that's another 50 fucking some bucks I gotta spend. Because why would I throw a shitload of money in there when I'm leaving September the 15th? I don't want to send a whole shitload of money into the car when I'm only going to use it for another, what, month and a week and a half. I'm being nice. You're asking me for my link, and I'm being nice. I'm being nice about it. I'm making jokes or nothing. It's hard to go up live against when you got people like from Kill Tony on. Like right now, that redheaded crippled lady in the wheelchair from Kill Tony, Fiona, she was live. And then you got that Double Trouble was live. And you got James and Karen was live from Calibo. I think it's Calibo. On the island of Panay Island. On the southern part of Panay Island. Did you hear what JB told me? JB told me I can squat on her property for free when I come there for like a week or two. She said, bring a tent. You can set it up on the beach. So I can live in a tent on the beach in the Philippines for free. I don't have to pay anything. Ooh, we're in the haunted tent. We're waiting for the man that hands out the money. The man that hands out the 100,000. Sometimes he only gives 50,000, but I would be happy with the 50,000. But I heard he gives out 100,000 if you say, please, please have the money. I heard that he gives it out. I would be set because my bank account would be at the max that I can have and still draw my pension. You know? Because you can only have like I think 159,000 in the bank. Your house doesn't count. Your house, like this house here, doesn't count. My car doesn't count. Nothing else counts. But if I was working, making income, that counts. They'll knock it off the pension. Social Security, if I start drawing Social Security, which I can, but I don't, they'll just counter. I'll be dealing with two government agencies. So why deal with two government agencies? Just deal with one. Dealing with one is enough. You know? I told JB today. She said, "Well, how much do you get a month?" And I said, "Well, the Filipino money." I said, "Figure about 100,000 pesos." She said, "What?" She says, "You could live good in the Philippines on 100,000 pesos." I go, "But I don't want to have to spend big money on a condo. I'm a simple person, you know, very simple, simple-minded, simple person. 3,069 years old." Let me see if I can get that pulled up here. Since he said I won't say his last name, but he said happy 127th birthday. Happy 127th birthday. He's funny, man. Funny, man. It says it's my 127th birthday. It's actually my 3,069th birthday. I'm an old soul. There's three of us. We're all the elders of the Illuminati. There's three of us. I am the youngest. I am 3,069 years old, and I am the youngest. I am the youngest guru of the Illuminati. I will illuminate you. I will bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Message heart with your link. I can't, if I come off of here, Andy, I lose the stream. I don't have two devices. I only have this device. I have two devices. The one's for when I go to Vietnam. This is the only device I have active right now. All I can do is put that PayPal code in here. Or if, Andy, I know you know how to do this, man. Just go to my video playlist. Go to the oldest. And you'll find, and then about 2 or 3 down, you'll find one that says West Texas Rest Stop or Rest Area. You go to the comments section, click on comments. It'll open up, and there's a pinned PayPal link right there at the top of the comments. It's HTTP Philip Janik PayPal me, I think is what it is. Or it's either PayPal me Philip Janik or Philip Janik PayPal me. But that's the link. If I was to click on that dono that he gave just here, just now, if I clicked on that donation, it would close this off and it would go to the PayPal app. I don't want to do that. Because then it stops the live, right? And we're only at 39 minutes. I have to give Mr. Moneybags, who's being very nice out there and very gracious and giving people $50,000, $100,000 when you ask nicely, I have to leave the stream open so that he has a chance that even though I'm shadow banned, he might find this. If I had like 100 thumbs up, I would go right into the algorithm, and then he might really find me then, you know, but what can I say? I'm shadow banned and I only got 4 thumbs up. Now I got 5. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. The more thumbs up you get, the more you get shot into the algorithm. Because when I first started, before I stopped for almost a year, you know, see that, just that 2 thumbs up, now I got 14 people watching, right? I mean, so just that one extra thumbs up helped shoot me into the algorithm a little bit, right? So that helps. The more thumbs up you get, the more they shoot you in the algorithm, and then the more people you get in the chat, right? We're in the tent, and we got the London lights across the street there, the lamp posts, and we got the Mexican house next door with the lights shining off of their windows, right? See, now I got 20 people in the chat. So if any of them 20 people would give me a thumbs up, that'll shoot me in the algorithm, and then I'll get more people in the chat. Thank you for coming, by the way. You hear the train in the background? I'm really outside in the tent, see? I'm in my backyard in a tent. And I'm using this really nice camping light that I got here. I did a review on it before. It's called the Eodu camping light. Oh, I am the guru. The Eodu camping light is very, very bright. Very good camping light. Oh, it shines through my beard. Look, it shines through my beard. Oh, it shows my one tooth that I have. Oh, very good camping light. Oh, we're in the scary tent at night. Oh, look at the tent. Oh, scary, scary tent. Oh, we're in the scary, scary tent. Oh, can I get some thumbs up, please? Oh, can I get some thumbs up, please? I have people coming into the chat. It's starting to get more people in the chat. Oh, it's going good. Maybe the man that gives away $100,000 will find my channel. He finds my channel, he might donate to me. All I need is 100,000, and I will be set. Ooh, then I can travel more. I can travel around the world. Look at that. Ooh, I'm even wearing a Hodge Twins t-shirt here. 1776, we the people, with the flag on the sleeve. Ooh, I'm wearing it with my hot pants shorts. Ooh, yeah, sexy leg shorts. Ooh, sexy leg shorts. Ooh, and he's now you become witch. Aswang? Am I Filipino? Aswang? That means witch in Filipino, right? Aswang? Ooh, 87 people in the chat. Oi, yes, let's get some thumbs up, please. Thumbs up would be nice. Ooh, 89 people in the chat. Ooh, we have the Eodu light. It is very nice light. I only paid $11 and something for it. Now they want 21. Then you click it up, click it on, real bright. Go to medium, go to low. Ooh, low is good. Low is good. It's a horror story time. There's this man. He was sitting out by the campfire, and he heard wrestling in the bushes. There was wrestling. It's not a vampire thing. It was wrestling in the bushes. And all of a sudden he saw these eyes like this glowing coming out of the weeds. He saw the eyes glowing out of the weeds. He said, I wonder what that can be. And he picked up his little cane stick that he had. He had a little cane stick that he had. He picked it up, and it turned out that it was a mountain lion. And he had a little hatchet stuck in the ground. And the mountain lion, he sat up at night because his grandfather said, if you camp by yourself, don't go to sleep at night. Stay awake drinking coffee and stay near the campfire. So the mountain lion leaped at him, but he had to avoid the fire. And the old man sitting by the fire
took the hatchet and buried it in the skull of the mountain lion. And the next day, the forest rangers in Silver City, New Mexico, had to come up to Gila National Forest and get a dead mountain lion. And the old man had scars on his arms where the cat had clawed him. They said, "You're the only person we know that has ever survived an attack from a mountain lion. A mountain lion. Only with a hatchet." And they took the mountain lion, but they gave the old man his hatchet back. And he had a scar on his arm. He had a scar. He had a scar on his arm. Like this one here. He had a scar on his arm like that one there. And it never healed to this day. It has never healed because it was a mountain lion scratch. Oh, was that a campfire story? Or was that a true tale? True tale of the guru, huh? You should do live with horror story. You see you have 167 people in the chat, but only 7 likes. Come on, that was a good story. Was it a true story? Or was it made up by the guru, huh? 3 elders. I am 3,069 years old. There are 2 that are older than me of the Illuminati. They are older than me. Yes, they're older than me. That's a long time. We have seen the Anunnaki. We have seen the reptilians. You know why you are here? You know why you are here? Because the Anunnaki want you to be here. That's why. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to be good today, though, because I want the man that's giving away the $100,000. If you ask, please, please, sir, may I have $100,000? I heard sometimes he gives it away. Yes, yes. Look it, I'm 3,069 years old. Whee! But I still only have 7 thumbs up. Can you please double tap your screens or give me a like, please? I'm asking politely, please. Give me a thumbs up, please. It's story time, huh? I just told you a story, Andy. Did you like that story, Andy? Then your title is Horror Story with Camping Guru. No more Camping Guru. It's Travel Guru. It used to be Travel and Camping Guru, but I shortened it because it was too long for people to pronounce, right? Can I get some more likes, please? Just a few likes. That's all I'm asking for is a few likes. Just a little bit, a little bit. Just a little bit of likes. Just a little bit of likes. It would help me so much to get in the algorithm, and then maybe the man that's giving away the money will come to my chat and go to my posts and donate to my QR code in the posts. There's a place where you can donate to help this channel grow. You go to posts and you look at the QR code, you use your PayPal app, you scan it, and you can donate without having to give Google money. Yes. Or I can do this here. I don't like to do this, but I will. You go like this here, and you go like this here, and then you go like this here, and you can scan that code. You can scan that code and donate to make the channel grow. But if you won't give a thumbs up, you're probably not going to scan the code. So I will go back to my stream, right? Because it's in the community posts, in the posts. That QR code is in the posts. He's the man in the tent. The man in the tent in the United States. He's in the tent. He's urban camping. He has houses all around him, and the people think he's a freaking crazy man. They say he's a freaking crazy man. Your eyes scary, Janik. Don't forget to send me your PayPal link in my private message. I will send you, Andy. Okay. Ooh, just use the code. I am not scamming people. I am not scamming people. I'm waiting for the man with the money to give me 100,000. Please, sir. Please, I'm asking kindly. Please, sir. I am not scamming. I just want you to, the rich man that gives away the money, please give me my 100,000. It's your 100,000, but if you give it to me, then it will be my 100,000. Does anybody want to hear another story? I have plenty of stories. One time, I was in San Francisco, and I was in the military at the time. And I went to this place called the Green Street Bar. And I went there, and I was shooting pool with this very sexy lady. And a man come up and he goes, "Are you trying to pick up on my wife?" And I said, "No, we're just shooting pool." And we went and sat down at the table together, all of us. And he says, "Oh, this is my wife here." I said, "Well, you have a beautiful wife." And she says, "Well, I'm hungry." I go, "Well, there's a deli next door to this Green Street Bar in San Francisco. We can go next door and you can get yourself a sandwich, because I'm hungry too." So we all went next door. I got a sandwich and she got a sandwich. And then he says, "Well, we're going to have some beer to have with these sandwiches." And I said, "What? I don't want no beer. I'm in the military. I don't want to get caught being drunk when I come back." He says, "Just have a few beers." I said, "Okay." And he was very bummish looking, like I am now. He had dark brown curly hair. He had flip-flops on, blue jeans, and a t-shirt, like a blue jean t-shirt. And he went to this white pickup truck. I believe it was a Ford pickup truck. And he says, "You're going to have to sit in the back in the bed." So I sat behind in the bed of the truck. And we went to a liquor store, and he got a case of Lowenbrow. This was back in 1975. He bought a case of Lowenbrow, and he drove to the most richest area of San Francisco. Does anybody know what the richest area of San Francisco is? It's Pacific Heights. That's where the rich people live in San Francisco. And he pulled up in front of this fancy two-story house with the driveway that goes down into the basement. It goes down into the basement. And he said, "This is my house." I says, "You're crazy, man. I just met you tonight. I don't believe you. You're driving this old pickup truck, but yet you live in this very nice house." He said, "Yes, this is my house." I said, "Then prove it to me." He said, "Well, here's my Jaguar sitting in front of the house." He had a nice Jaguar car. I go, "How do I know it's yours?" He pulled out the keys and he opened the door. I said, "This is your Jaguar?" He said, "Yes, it's my Jaguar." I said, "Well, prove to me who you are." So he pulled out his California driver's license, and I saw his name and his picture on the California driver's license, and the picture looked just like him. I'll tell you who he kind of resembles. He kind of resembles Elliot Gould, if you know who Elliot Gould is. Look up a picture of Elliot Gould, and that's what this man looked like. Now, you remember, I was young, and I was only like 2,069 years old back then. And we went into the house, and there was Doberman pinchers up in that upstairs. I thought the dogs were going to eat me alive. And he's saying, "Dogs, quiet down, quiet down." And I walked directly behind him with his supposed wife, right? We're getting to the story. It's starting to get good now. And we went down to the basement area where he had like a little apartment set up down there. And he had one of those water beds that had this circle, like this here, like a swimming pool, a kiddie swimming pool frame instead of the wooden frame. And he had these hippie type shelves with the cinder blocks and the wood going all around the room. It circled the room like this tent, circling this tent here. Yes, they went all the way and they had record albums in there. They weren't even opened. All the cellophane was on them. And we're sitting there and we're talking about this. And we're talking about that. And he goes, oh, I was in the war in Vietnam. I was a warrant officer. I used to carry a brace of 9mm. If you don't know what a brace means, that's 2 pistols, 9mm. And I have a Browning automatic rifle. I go, really? And the next thing you know, I am sitting in a chair like this here with a little table next to me with my beer on it. And he goes, look, he says, I have to do something. He takes his pants down and in his underwear, there's this thing next to me. It looked like a small tent, but it was like one of those, like about the size of a confessional. But it had like drapes hanging down the side of it, like drapes. And it was like, looked like it was some type of prayer thingy. And he went inside there with his underwear on, and he's like, mumbling and stuff. And I'm just sitting there, and the girl's laughing on the bed. She's laughing. His supposed wife. She's laughing. She's laughing. He's inside there, and he's making these noises. And I'm sitting there, and I have my legs crossed just about like this, crossed over like this, sitting by the table with the beer on the table. He comes out, and he has this big curved knife. The knife was huge. It was a big curved knife, and on the very end of it, it had a C.P carved on the end of the knife. And he kneeled in front of me, and he went like this. He raised the knife up like this, and he acted like he was gonna chop my foot off. And I said, stop! And he stopped. And I really quickly, I grabbed the knife out of his hand. And I said, oh, this is a nice knife. It's very sharp. It's very, very sharp. What does the CP stand for? He said, oh, that's Chaku Vishnu. I go, oh, you have a very, very nice. Oh, by the way, he said his name was Chuck. Chuck. In the beginning, I should have told you that, but it's okay. Not a big deal. Chuck. But Chaku Vishnu. So I took the knife and I acted like nothing happened. I didn't say like, why did you try to cut my fucking foot off? I acted like nothing ever happened. And I took the knife and I set it on the table next to the beer by me where he couldn't get at it. And then he went back over towards the girl and he goes to me. He says, do you want to see my guns? We have to go through the kitchen here and I can show you my guns. And I says, I have CQ tomorrow. Do you know what CQ is? CQ is command of quarters. And if you're in the military, you know what that stands for. That means you have to stay awake for 24 hours and answer the phones because you're in charge of the whole company. And you have to answer the phones for the captain and the lieutenant, for everybody, right? You have to make a wake-up list, everything. It's command of quarters, CQ. So he knew what I was talking about because remember he said he was a warrant officer, right? And I said, so you are a warrant officer? He says, do you want to see my guns? I says, I think I better go back to the base. You know, he almost just chopped my foot off, so I'm playing it off. I says, oh, I think I have to go back to the base because I have CQ. And he goes to me. He says, don't you want to have sex with this woman here? I said, I thought that was your wife. He says, I don't even know her. I just met her in the bar like you did. He says, you sure you don't want to have sex with this woman? He didn't say that. He said it in a different way. I don't want to get blocked. You know, he used the F word, right? You sure you don't want to F this one? I said, no, I have to go back because I'm FCQ. So there was a door that came out that driveway from the bottom. So I headed straight for the door, right? He says, you sure? I said, I don't want to see the guns. I have to go. I ran up the driveway. I threw the beer in a, you know how the tree has like a
V in it like this. I stuck the beer in the tree in a V, and I ran down the Bisadero Street, straight downhill. I ran as fast as I could freaking run. I ran. I said, this man is freaking crazy. He's a crazy man, right? Now we're getting to the good part. 2 days later, I'm walking up Union Street. There was a place there called the Noble Frankfurter. And this man, I was in my army long trench coat, and this man was sitting in the Noble Frankfurter with a woman that looked like a secretary, and he didn't have the long curly hair anymore. He had short hair, and he was sitting there with this woman, and he waved at me like this. I said, oh my God, that's the crazy man. He looks different, completely different than when he met me and took me to his house. I said, oh my God, I said, who is this man? Right? So I just up the hill, go away. I don't want to be around him, right? Then I read a book called The Three Great Crimes of San Francisco. And that's when it clicked. Everything he told me about being a warrant officer in the military, that him carrying a brace of 9mm and a Browning automatic rifle, and that knife with the CP in it, and he was going to chop my foot, and he had the temple and everything. In the book it said that the Zodiac Killer never looked like he looked in real life when he committed the crimes, and that he used a Browning automatic and 9mm pistols and a knife. And I still couldn't figure out what Chakupa Vishnu was, but I had to make sure. I went down to the Green Street bar again, and I saw a white pickup truck sitting in front. So I just peeked in the window, and guess what? The man with the long curly hair that looks like Elliot Gould was in the bar. So he had one time long hair when I met him, he had short hair at the Noble Frankfurter, then he had long hair again. Within days, I says, I read this book. I said, could this be the Zodiac Killer? This might be the Zodiac Killer, because his house was on Washington Street in Pacific Heights, about a block away from where he killed the last cab driver and sent a piece of the shirt into the newspaper. And in that story, that they three great crimes, they said that he had a religion that he believed that everybody he killed was his slave in the afterlife. So why do you think when I said, stop, MFer, and grabbed the knife, why do you think he stopped? Would you want somebody to backtalk you if they were your slave in the afterlife? Would you want somebody to actually backtalk you? That's the only reason I believe he stopped from lopping my foot off that was crossed like this here. He could have chopped it off so easily. He could have just chopped it off. So for years, I was military police, so I couldn't tell them, I'm out partying and I'm drinking and partying with this man, because then I would lose my job in the military police, right? So for years I said nothing about it till the first time that I ETS'd. Then I phoned the sergeant in San Francisco and told him, I think this man is the Zodiac Killer. He says, oh, you just want the reward money. I go, no, I don't want to. I just want you to catch this man, if it's really him. I says, his real name is Frederick Van Taylor. Now, why would you have a Frederick Van Taylor on your driver's license when you go by the name of Chuck? Huh? He was an A&R music consultant for the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Ozark Mountain Daredevils, A&R, right? That's why he had all the albums there. He was especially involved with the Barbecue DeVille. And I said, now I have to find out what Chakupa Vishnu stands for. And I checked all the different languages. I could never find it. Then finally I found out that there's a Laotian dialect from Laos, where the Hmong people that helped the United States during the Vietnam War, right, where they stay at. And Chakupa Vishnu means the knife of God. Now you tell me, did I spend the night with the Zodiac Killer not knowing it was really him and live to tell you this tale today? Huh?
that I live to tell this tale today? That I spent the night with the infamous Zodiac Killer. And his real name is Frederick Van Taylor. Frederick Van Taylor. I'm telling you, this really happened. I'm not making it up. Okay, Andy, how did you like that story, huh? Everybody, 187 people out there. Do you believe I am telling the truth, or that I'm just a crazy man? Huh? Am I telling the truth, or am I just a crazy man, huh? I spent the night with the Zodiac Killer. To this day, I 99.999% after reading that book and finding all this information and putting 2 and 3 and 2 together, that equals 5 and 6 and 7, I believe that that was actually the Zodiac Killer that I spent the night with. And Will loves that story. Will Travels loves that story. He says, yes, that's the best story you've ever told, Phil. And I'm telling it to you today because I want some likes. Can I get some likes? Because I can tell you another good story if you give me some likes. If you want to give me some likes, I will tell you another story. Yes, I will. I will tell you another good story. In the meantime, the man out there that's giving away the free $50,000 to $100,000, if you're watching this, because we hit the algorithm, if you're watching this, can you please give me the $50,000 or the $100,000? I would be set because I'm an old man. I don't need any more than that because I get a pension and I can have that much money in the bank. Yes, I will be set. Yes. Did you like the story? If you like the story, give me a thumbs up, please. I'm telling you, real life facts of the guru's life. I should write a book, I think. Do you think I should write a book, maybe? It wouldn't be the 3 Great Crimes of San Francisco. That's where I found out that he was who he was. And that's why I still believe to this day he was who I believe he was. And I am only sitting here telling you this story now because I put my hand out like this and said, stop, MFer. And I grabbed the knife out of his hand real quick and I acted like nothing happened. If I would have freaked and said, ah, you almost just cut my foot off, he probably would have killed me. But I knew, since he was a crazy man, if I acted like nothing happened, he would just let it go. And he let it go. So there, if you're in trouble, and the people are, see, that's why criminals, you know what they're going to do. Crazy people, you never know what they're going to do. Crazy people are the scariest people in the world because they could just pop at any minute. But when you act like nothing happened, nothing ever happened. Here, I have the knife. Oh, it's sharp. Oh, what's the CP stand for? Chakupa Vishnu. Oh, put it down by me, not by him. Oh, mumbo jumbo in the little Hindi tent. Yeah. Oh, no. Not a good thing if you freak out. If you freak out and go, oh, you're going to cut my foot off. Guess what? Your foot is gone. Your foot is gone. And you're bleeding to death in his basement. And the girl, I don't know what happened to her to this day. I don't know if it was really his wife or if he was just messing with me because he's crazy, right? But to this day, I don't know if they was really his wife or not. But I never seen him with her before again. I saw him with a blonde that looked like a secretary, and I saw him down at that bar, but that girl was not with him again. So maybe she was playing on the thing too, huh? Maybe she was in on it, huh? Crazy stuff, huh? Can I get some likes, please? Please, can I get some likes? I mean, I'm not asking for much. I think I'm keeping your attention with some good stories here. You got to hear about the mountain lion, and then you got to hear about the Zodiac. I mean, that's 2 really good stories. Just in less than an hour, I told you 2 very good, scary stories. Scary stories. I have more. I have much more stories to tell you. Huh? You want to hear another one? Give me some likes. I will tell you another one. I will tell you about the great circus train wreck in Gary, Indiana. I will tell you what I saw and what I believe. about the Great Circus train wreck. Remember, I'm 3,069 years old. This happened way back, way back in time on the Indiana Harbor Belt Railroad tracks. Yes, that's where it happened. By the Ivanhoe Tower in Gary, Indiana. Because it was a big circus train with lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! And they had ringmasters and all kinds of people. There was a lots of people on that train. I will go there. I will show you that location as soon as I get some better equipment to video with. I will show you about it. I will show you about it. But can I get some likes, please? Just a few? Maybe a few likes, huh? That would be nice. Do you want to see the London streetlight in front of the... Look at the Spanish, Hispanic, Mexicans that live next door to me here. And then the Mexican man that bought that house for $40,000 while I was in Vietnam. The old lady died, and he got it for $40,000 only. That's all he paid was 40,000. I told you a good story, and I only got 9 likes. I told you two. I had 8 likes. Did I told you 2 good stories? Now I only got 9 likes. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back and do some more scary stories so I can get likes, huh? Is that? But anyway, I will tell you about what I saw from the Great Circus train wreck. I was driving down Klein Avenue at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, headed towards the Ameristar Casino. And there's a place there that makes cement, powdered cement. It's by the Gary Airport. It's in industrial zone, right? And at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm driving my Crown Vic that's broken now that I have to fix tomorrow. And I'm driving down the road like so. And I glanced out the window like this, and I saw a man on the back of a horse, not a camel, on the back of a horse with a pith helmet wearing a ringmaster suit at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I had to do a double take. I went like this, and I look again, and he was gone, just gone. And then I found out after that, just like with the Zodiac, I found out later that's where the Great Circus train wreck happened. Ooh, there's some freaky, unexplained stuff happening in this world, is it not? Oui.
Oh, thank you, sir. Sim Salabim. I muted the microphone 5 minutes ago. Thank you. I remember when I muted it now. When I went to go light a cigarette. I need to get more likes. Because the next story I will tell will be about when I was only a teenager. And I'm 3,069 years old. So if I have to tell the story about when I was just a teenager, I mean, the scary situations I've been in where I held my composure. That's the reason I'm still here after 3,069 years old. Hmm? Hmm? The third of the elders of the Illuminati. Huh? Thank you, Sim Salabim. Can you give me a thumbs up? See, you people can put anything in the chat you want. I don't block anybody. Ever. I don't block anybody. Only if you do a racial slur, I might time you out. But that's it. I don't block anybody. Never, ever. Why would you block somebody? This is an open chat. You can ask me questions about the zodiac now if you want. Or about the mountain lion. Was that me that got the scar on his arm that never healed from the mountain lion? Was that me? Was that me? Was that me with the Zodiac Killer? Was that real story? Was that true? Huh? Am I making this stuff up? Huh? Hmm? Am I another M. Night Shyamalan? Huh? Am I another M. Night Shyamalan telling you stories that I make up as I go? No, I don't think so. I think these are true stories, yes. Tales from the elders. Yes, yes, yes. Sim Salabim. Can you smoke 3 cigarettes at the same time? Yes, I can. I don't want to, but I could do that. You just put them all in your mouth like this and light them up and suck on it, and you have 3 at one time. But why would you do such a thing? It's a bad habit. And even us elders, 3,069 years old, it's hard to break bad habits. It's it's bad to break bad habits. It's hard. Like going to massage parlors in Southeast Asia, and they offer you happiness. I won't say the other thing. They offer you happiness. Are you going to say no? Are you going to say no when you're old, 3,069 years old like me, and the beautiful girls tell you, I want to offer you happiness for a few 100,000 more Vietnamese dong? Are you going to say no? No, you're not going to say no. You're going to say, okay, baby. Yes. You couldn't quit. I quit 3 times in my lifetime. 3,069 years old in my lifetime. I quit 3 times. Especially recently when I was singing in a band. I was singing because you can sing 45 minutes easily every night. But when you have to do 4 sets at 45 minutes a set, you can't smoke in front of the band. You will lose your voice. You will lose your voice. Uh-oh, I heard noises. Should I keep my composure? Should I be aware of what's going around me? Yes. You must always be aware of what's going on around you. Always. Always stay alert. Always. Always. Always know what your surroundings are. I could quit 3 times. I will tell you how to quit right now. You go to the store and you buy yourself a full pack of cigarettes and you do not open them. And you wear a pocket t-shirt and you put the cigarettes in the pocket t-shirt pocket. And every time you get the urge that you want to smoke a cigarette, put lipstick on a pig, yes, you could do that. But no, every time that you want to stop smoking and you have the urge, you say to yourself, if I really want a cigarette, it's right here, but I don't want that. And then you sleep for like 3 days straight. You sleep for like 3 days straight because you don't have the nicotine to keep you awake, so you just stay in bed for like 3 days in a row. And when you wake up, you're going to be a crabby old man. You're going to be crabby and bitching at everything. You're going to say, son of a bitchki, son of a bitchki, son of a bitchki, son of a bitchki. This is bothering me. That's bothering me. Everything's bothering me. I'm cranky, 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 cranky. You're going to be like that for a week. Then you're going to start to cough uncontrollably, more than what you did when you were smoking. You're going to cough and you're going to start coughing up the blackness and then the mucus, and then it's going to go to a dry cough, which is even worse. And then you're going to dry cough for another week. And then that's the third week. You will not ever smoke again unless you want to. And I want to smoke. Because everybody has to have a bad habit. And you could put lipstick on a pig, yes, you can. You can also get their little curly tail and play with their little curly tail if you wanted to. Did you miss the story about the mountain lion? And did you miss the story about the mountain lion and the zodiac? And the Great Circus train wreck, Simsalabim? Did you? Huh? I bet you did. I bet you missed it. I need some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up, please. I need some thumbs up. Just like that stream I did about the India, Madhya Pradesh. I did a stream about that. It's very scandalous that they rent their wives and they rent their daughters out to be married for a week or a month. It's like legalized. Ooh, I don't even want to think about it. It's very, very scandalous. It's like trying to scam old people out of their money. That's why I think I will never, ever, ever go to India. I probably will never go there. There's no reason for me to go there. Vietnam is such a beautiful place. Vietnam is Tot Nyat. Tot Nyat in Vietnamese means the best. The best. Tot Nyat. Tot Nyat means the best in Vietnamese. And I will say, for my Vietnamese people out there, I will say in Vietnamese to you, I will say, Xin chào em gái. Xin chào em trai. Hello to the women. Hello to my brothers and sisters. Em gái, my sister. Em trai, my brothers. Xin chào. Em tat dep ham nai. You're very beautiful today because you show up in my stream, which makes you very beautiful today. I might be like lipstick on a pig, but you are very beautiful today. Simsalabin says put lipstick on a pig. He said that in the chat, I see right here. You can put whatever you want in the chat. You could say, you are ugly old elder man, but I will bless you. I will bless you. I will bless you if you give me a thumbs up. If you give me a thumbs up, I've been alive for 3,069 years old. I have the power to bless you. I will bless you with happiness and some good stories if you come back later. Can I have a sip of coffee now? I have an iced coffee that's been sitting here for a while because I got all enthralled in telling that story. Very much needed drink of iced coffee. Vietnam has really good iced coffee. It's called Cafe Sua Din if you want black coffee. If you want coffee with cream, you say Cafe Sua Da. That's iced coffee. If you want it hot, you say Cafe Sua Den Nong. Black hot. If you want to say with cream hot, you say Cafe Sua Nong. There you go, your Vietnamese lesson of the day. I gave you Tagalog lessons. I told you stories. I taught you Tagalog. I taught you some Vietnamese, and I only get 10 thumbs up. Oh. I'm a happy man, but I would be happier if I had more thumbs up. You know, I don't want to have to put a curse on you. Give me a thumbs up, please. I don't like to put elder Illuminati and Naganakis. I don't like to put curses on people. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Okay, I am happy that everybody's here. Very much so. I'm very happy. I am happy for all of you. I want you to live long, prosperous lives. Yes, I do. This is the Eodu camping light. It still has it has a 10,000 milliamp battery in here. You could take this on an airplane if you wanted to, because it's only 10,000 milliamp. It's marked on here too. It has to have the marking on it if you're going to pack it in your carry-on. Mm. Do you want to see what it's like outside here? Let's see what it's like outside here. We're in a tent, for real. So you think I was kidding, huh? We're really in a tent telling nighttime stories. Were they real? Or did he make them up? Hmm? It's like that one girl from Mexico that told me, do you want me to, I won't say it, or do you want me to blow him up, right? That's a very nice joke. Very nice, but it's a dirty joke. Dirty joke. I wonder if I would have put that this was made for children, if I would have got more views. Because nobody's typing anything nasty in the chat except put a lipstick on a pig, and that's not really nasty. I see. I usually don't do for kids because I have a lot of people come in and they type words like freaking and sexy stuff and stuff in the chat, and that's not good for the kids to hear that. I won't dress. I won't put a dress on and go tell stories to kids at school. That's not good to do that. And you're hearing that from an elder that's 3,069 years old. It's turning gradually. I'm turning to dust. You know how they say, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Please, Mr. Man out there with the big money that's giving away money, can I have $100,000, please? I heard that if you ask politely, and they will send it to you, $100,000. I have a PayPal QR code on my posts where it says posts. I have it there. You just go to posts and it says if you want to help this channel grow, here's donations, and it has a QR code. But I don't want to beg. I don't want to beg like I'm begging for thumbs ups. I don't want to beg. I don't want to be a beggar because I'm the third of the elders of the Illuminati, and the Illuminati don't beg. They don't beg. They don't beg. But I tell you what, if you have a PayPal app, here, I will do something for you for a second. Just for 1 second. I'm not going to leave it there a long time. Only maybe a couple minutes. Here we go. I will do this here. I will go to green screen. And I will do this here. Oh, it won't let me do it, huh? I was frozen for a minute. Let me see if it'll let me put it in there now, huh? Well, yes, here it is. Just for a couple of minutes, I will put this here. If anybody wants to donate to make this channel grow, here, you can flash that QR code. You can give thumbs up. Will bring us into the algorithm. Just flash the QR code and make any type of donation you want. Especially you, Mr. Rich Man, that is giving out $50,000 and $100,000 today. I heard about it, so that's why I did this stream. I figured maybe he'll give me, since I said please, please give me 100,000 US dollars. Please, I could use it. It will keep me set for the rest of my life. I'm an old 3,069-year-old man, the third elder of the Illuminati. Okay, you have the QR code. If you want to donate, you can. If you don't, I don't want Google to get the money. They already have too much money. Google has too much money already. Now, I will take the QR code away. I'm giving you the moment to donate if you want. I will count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more QR code. Done. Now we're back. If you missed the stories that I told earlier, you need to rewatch this live. The people will tell you here, rewatch this live. Because this is the live. This is the live tonight. This is the livest of all the lives tonight. We told a story about the mountain lion. Was it true? We told you a story about the Zodiac Killer. Was it true? We told you a story about the Great Circus train wreck. Pit Helmet Man, where'd he go? Is it true? We're in a tent. We're in a tent telling stories. Stories from the tent with the London type light across the street there. That house I could have bought for 40,000. But the man still hasn't given me the 100,000. I'm asking him please, and I can't even get more than 10 likes. I am so sad that I can't get more than 10 likes. I'm so very, very sad. I have 200 people in here, and I can't get more than 10 likes. That's like 2%. 2% only likes. Everybody else hates my stream. They all hate me anyway. I've never been a lovable type of guy. I've never been a lovable type of guy. Never ever been a lovable type of guy. Yeah. Yeah. How many people are buried around here, huh? How many people are actually chopped up in bags and buried around here? See, tonight, no CBGB, and people show up in the chat. What does that tell you? No CBGB, and everybody shows up in the chat. What does that tell you? Okay. I am going to bless you all right now. Bless you all. Even Ozzy. I'm going to bless Ozzy too. Bless you, Ozzy. For all the good music you gave us through the years. Bless you, bless you. Bless you, Hulk Hogan, for all the good wrestling matches you gave us through the years. For all the entertainment. In my 3,069 years of being on this earth, there has never been two entertainers better than those two. I have a bad habit. I think I'm going to have another one because I only have 10 likes. I should have made this for children and not smoked at all. Last comment is from Sim Salabin saying you could put lipstick on a pig. Mm-hmm. I could eat balut too. Yes. Now I will look more handsome because I put the filters on. See? You don't want the filters on. Leave the filters off. Yes, it shows your real age. You don't need filters. No stinking filters. Only on cigarettes. And since I'm Choctaw, Czechoslovakian and Choctaw, it's part of my ancestral inheritance. I put down in here, do you believe? No, I won't put a poll. I won't put any polls or nothing. But did you believe in those stories? Were they true? Will Travels loves the Zodiac story. He loves that. He says he doesn't know if I'm telling the truth or not, but he was from Vallejo, California. Yeah, that's where the Zodiac struck most of the time. But where I was stationed at in the military by the Presidio is where he killed the cab driver on Cherry Street. And the guy's house that I went to that night that I told in the story, you'll see earlier in the stream, lived on Washington Street. Look how close they are together there. He could have ran down the block and got back to his house before the police even showed up. They tell all kinds of stories about that. They have the movies out. They have it. All their facts are wrong except for the coded stuff he sent to the newspapers he's trying to let them know who he was. And that he practiced a strange religion, where he was going to chop my foot off and make me a slave in the afterlife, Something stopped him from doing. Why? I can tell you another story that happened to me recently. Give me some thumbs up. I'll tell you a story that happened to me recently. Why am I here? Why am I still here? Am I like a cat? Do I have 9 lives, huh? I'm 3,069 years old and I'm still on the planet. The one that you call Earth and the one that I call Terra. Terra. Yeah, Terra. Do you know why I call it Terra? Because I'm the third elder of the Illuminati. And we knew the Anunnaki. And we knew the reptilians. And you know why you can't find Atlantis? Because Atlantis was a circular spaceship and it took off and left. That's why you can't find Atlantis. It's not here anymore. You're not ever going to find it. It left. It was ringed. It was a ringed spaceship and they all left. They said, the hell with this place. Ooh, I got one more like. Thank you, whoever gave me that like. Thank you very much. I will bless you extra. Now, with the man with the $100,000 that's giving it to people, will you please give me $100,000, please? I'm not begging. I'm just asking kindly. Will you please give me the $100,000 like you're giving to other people? Because I'm asking you politely. And I could use it. I could really use it. I mean, who couldn't use $100,000 extra? I mean, even Elon Musk could use $100,000 extra, because that's extra. Everybody can use extra. That's a very nice word, isn't it? Extra. Something definitely going crazy. Michael M. is here. Michael M. I only got 10 likes. I had 11. One went away. 10 likes. I told them the story about the mountain lion. I told them the story about the Zodiac killer. And I told them a story about the Great Circus train wreck. And I told them that I'm the third elder of the Illuminati and that I'm 3,069 years old. And they won't tell me if they believe me or not. They won't even type in the chat. but there's lots of people watching. I don't know if it's bots or what, but how come only 10 likes? Can't I get the likes up to, I don't know, can't I get the likes up to maybe at least 30? Can I get 30 likes, please? Can you see that on your end, Michael, that there's 200 plus viewers? Now it's down to 191. It was up to 230 something at one time, man. But for the whole hour that I've been going here, it's been over 100. Over 100. They like the stories, but they won't put the Tamsuck. They won't do the Tamsuck, man. Especially when I do the face like this, they love it when I do this here. When I go, yes, it was over 200. Yes, yes, it was over 200. It was over 200. Now it's down to 160. It will go back up or go back down. It's just like a penis. It will go up or it will go down. 3,069 years old. Usually it goes down. It stays down. But I only have 10 likes. I had Sim Salabim tell me he could put lipstick on a pig. Ooh. Do you like this stream, Michael? You have to rewind and come back from the beginning. You have to watch it. Don't worry about the comments because there's not too many except for Hard Gaspar asking me for the link to donate money to me. I got one $5 donation from Will Travels, gave me a $5 donation. That's why I told the Zodiac story, because he's always wanting to hear it. So you can tell Will Travels, if you want to hear the Zodiac story again, come back and see the Guru and watch the stream, and you will hear Frederick Van Taylor, the real Zodiac killer. And I lived to survive to tell about it later. I lived to survive to tell about it later. I lived to survive to tell about it later. See, as soon as you mention how many people are in the chat, that's when it starts to go down. That's when you swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. You know what I'm going to do, Michael? I'm going to end this stream in exactly 12 minutes. I'm going to make this exactly 2 hours. I'm blessing you, Michael, for showing up. Thank you, Michael, for showing up. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. I will do another one. Tales from the Tent, I will name it. I will nail it. Tales from the Tent. Somebody took the thumbs up away. Was it bots, Michael? Do you think it was bots? Bats in the belfry? Or was it bots? Why was there 200 people here for almost 2 hours? How many watch hours is that? 200 people for 2 hours. How many watch hours could that be? My fan is up to 82. I'm charging it right now. This is the same cigarette, by the way. I just had to relight it. But they like my EODU camping light because I can go like the Exorcist. It's coming out of me. Oh, it's leaving my body. Ah, being exercised. Ah. Remember that scene from The Exorcist, Michael? Huh? Where things like this, you see the light above like this, it's going. I even got a $5 donation. But the reason I'm doing the stream is for the rich man that's giving out free money on YouTube. I want him to send me the $100,000. I heard he's giving $100,000 to people that ask nicely. So I'm going to ask for one final time since we're in the last 10 minutes here. Mr. Mr. with all the money that is giving away free money if you ask nicely. Could you please give me $100,000? I could use it and I would not have to worry ever again because I've been on this planet for 3,069 years and that would be enough with my military pension to keep me going traveling around the world for the next 3,069 years, huh? Because I know how to make the money stretch. I know how to make it grow. I know how to keep myself afloat. I know how to survive things like having my leg chopped off. I know how to survive mountain lions. I know how to survive the great circus train wreck Potomac guy as I'm driving down the highway. Yes. Will Travels thinks I made that up about the Zodiac. Frederick Van Taylor, are you out there? Are you still out there, Frederick Van Taylor? We know you haven't killed anybody in a long time. You'd have to be about 89, 90 years old now. Are you out there? Are you going to come out and say, yes, the guru actually was right? It was me. Frederick, come clean. Give these people some closure. Tell them that you were really the Zodiac Killer. Tell them that all these movies are crazy, that they're not true, that they only have a couple of facts correct. Come out, Frederick Van Taylor, and tell them you are the real Zodiac. Tell them that Janek, the guru, was correct about you, and that you only let him live because you didn't want some asshole like him to be your slave in the afterlife. Who would want an asshole to be their slave in the afterlife? That's why you didn't cut my foot off. That's why you let me go. Because I acted like nothing happened. But you thought I would forget, but I never forgot. I never forgot Chaku Vishnu, Knife of God. I never forgot. I never forgot. I still have PTSD about that day. I still have PTSD about that day of spending the night with you. Yes, you freaked me the frick out. You freaked me out, man. You freaked me out. And now I will say to everybody, good night, sleep tight. Don't let the reptilians bite. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you for showing up. Adios, amigos. Hey, good night.